It was the night before the PTB, and all through Thompson House, not a killer was stirring, not even a clown. The survivors were hung up on their hooks by care, in hopes that Nicolas Cage would soon also be there. That was so dumb. Hello everyone, my name is Ben Pepsi, and welcome into my video, which is going to be discussing the new PTB, specifically Nicolas Cage. We're going to be going through some of his new perks that are in the game, and we're also going to be playing a game to see whether we can get his adept. So, let's do this. Okay, so we are officially into the PTB for the 7.1.0 patch for Dead by Daylight. There are a lot of changes in this PTB, but I'm not going to be going into a great detail about all of them. I will leave the dev notes down below in the description for everyone to have a look at if you would like to see them, if you haven't already. However, today we're going to be specifically focusing on Nicolas Cage and his new perks and just having some fun with it. I'm really interested to see what they're doing with Nicolas Cage and how they're going to create perks for such a character. It's really interesting having a survivor like Nicolas Cage. I'm not going to lie, when I first saw the announcement, I did see a leak before the announcement came out. I didn't believe it when I first saw the leak, and then when Dead by Daylight officially tweeted it, I was in shock, but it makes me very, very happy. I can see myself playing Nicolas Cage a lot, and depending on how these perks are looking, we could have some fun with it. So I have just opened up my survivor loadout, and look, so I've got these raccoons. They are my pride and joy. I love them with my whole heart. But if I take one scroll up to Nicolas Cage, he stands out so much amongst all these raccoons. I love this already. Here he is in all
going to die here.
Oh! I was not prepared for the voice line. Here he is in all his glory. I am obsessed. First impressions, he looks great. He really does. If anyone tries to say that Nicolas Cage does not fit into Dead by Daylight in the world of Dead by Daylight, I disagree. I'm sorry, but I do, because he is a horror icon. He's been in so many like cult horror classics that, you know, people may have not seen, so therefore they don't see him as being a horror icon and therefore believe that he shouldn't be in the game. But this is perfect. Okay, so I have just loaded up Nicolas Cage's perks, and we're gonna take a quick look. I just kind of glanced over. I haven't really looked into them too much. Straight away, I love the icons. I love these perk icons. I think they suit having like an actor in the game very, very well. But without further ado, let's take a look at what we are working with here. So first of all, we have dramaturgy. I think I pronounced that correctly. I could be wrong, but here is what it says. When people bring you onto their project, they do so because of the unexpected magic you bring to your performance. Dramaturgy activates while you are healthy. While running, press the active ability button 2 to run with knees high for 0.5 seconds and then gain 25% haste for 2 seconds, followed by an unknown effect. I can already tell that this is going to be chaos. If this is the first perk, I don't want to know what the rest are going to be. The unknown effects are as follows. You got become exposed for 12 seconds, gain 25% haste for 2 seconds, scream but nothing happens, gain a random rare item with random add-ons and drop any held item, but the same effect cannot happen twice in a row. Dramaturgy causes exhaustion for 40 seconds, can't be used whilst exhausted. This is the most complex exhaustion perk that we have. That is my first impression. Holy shit, this is gonna be wild to use in-game. I can already tell going for like an adept game is gonna be an interesting experience. Looking at this perk, I'm also curious to know what it means by knees high. Like, do they have like a new character animation that just makes his knees run high for 0.5 seconds? So our second perk is Scene Partner. You lock in with your co-star, engaging with and reacting to each other on a higher level. Scene Partner activates when you are in the killer's terror radius. Whenever you look at the killer, scream and then see the killer's aura for 5 seconds. There is a chance you will scream again. If you do, you will see the killer's aura for an additional 2 seconds. And then Scene Partner goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. What? I love how it just says there is a chance you will scream again. There is no like certainty that you will, but there's a chance. So have fun with that if you do. We got perk number 3, Plot Twist. Big moments are vital, but you know that sometimes an understated read can be just as powerful. Plot twist activates when you are injured. Press the ability button 2 whilst crouched and motionless to enter the dying state silently. When using plot twist to enter the dying state, you leave no blood pools and you make no noise, and you can fully recover from the dying state. When you recover by... I'm trying to take this seriously, but it's so hard. Okay, pull it together, Ben. When you recover by yourself using plot twist, you are healed instantly and you gain 50% haste for 4 seconds. The perk deactivates if you recover by yourself by any means, and this perk reactivates when the exit gates are powered. I don't know what I was expecting when I heard that Nicolas Cage was going to be in the game, but honestly, this kind of, yeah, it makes sense. It's very on brand, and I am here for it. All I imagine is Nicolas Cage being in a meeting with Behavior and then being like, oh, what would you want your perks to be? And he's just like, do your worst, Behavior. Do your worst. I feel like plot twist is very much a weird combination between Pebble and like No Mither, and I am so here for it. I am loving these perks. They are incredible. That's all I really need to say. That we have gone through all the perks, my conclusion is that I love them. They are the funniest shit I've ever seen. I really love how Behavior just decided to go down the meme perk route, and I'm sure this is going to be a big hit with the community as well. I hope so anyway, because it's just something to have fun with. They're not necessarily gonna change the game or necessarily be game breaking at all, but they're just gonna be fun to mess around with, especially if you're playing with friends all running scene partner and being able to just scream across the map. Having 4 Nicolas Cages screaming across the map, it's something I didn't know I needed, but I really, really do. We're going to head into a game playing as Nicolas Cage and see if we can get an escape running his free Adept perks. Obviously, it's a PTB, so it doesn't count towards anything. We don't get the Adept achievement. We'll have to wait for the full release for that on July 25th. But we're going to see what we can do. I did spend all of the blood points that I had, and I only got tier 3 on Scene Partner. The other ones still stayed at tier 1. So we're working with what we've got. My dream is to have a lobby full of 4 Nicolas Cages. I'm really hoping that others are playing him as well, which I'm sure they would be. It's a PTB, so fingers crossed. 3 years later of queuing in a PTB, we have finally made it into a game, and I've got my dream. We have a team full of 4 Nicolas Cages. This is exactly what I want to see. I am already loving this, and I can't wait to get into the game and just see if we can have some fun with it. Okay, so we are actually loading into Fractured Cowshed, and from the dev notes, this is one of the maps that is officially being changed as part of their reworks in this new PTB. So it'll be interesting to explore this. Just living my best gen jockey life, hitting these skill checks. I don't know who the killer is just yet. I found a fellow Nicolas Cage here. So I've got dramaturgy that I can activate, which I believe is the perk that gives me a random effect once I activate it, and it's like an exhaustion perk. So we'll heal up my fellow Nicolas Cage, give him a cheeky little back rub. Some Nick Cage on Nick Cage action. What I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to use it and see kind of what happens, because I want to see what like the random effects I get is. So it did do like a little... Oh my god, that is amazing. He does like a little knee kick up for like, as you know, the description says 0.5 seconds. And then I got the effects that makes me scream after. All right, I see my fellow Nicolas Cage. Still don't know who the killer is. Oh, it's a hag. Oh, that's kind of gross. Hag is not a killer that I would necessarily take on an all-inclusive cruise, getting an all-you-can-eat buffet and drinking unlimited bottomless cocktails. But each to their own, if people are into that. Ooh! Okay, so that activated Scene Partner just there. Well, Hag's on the way, but we've got one of our fellow Nicolas Cages using plot twist to drop down on the floor. Hold on. They're not going to expect a thing. Boom. There we go. So what I need to do now is if I fully recover, I believe I should be fully healthy again. You want me to do it myself? Thank you for allowing me to test my perk value. You're a real one. I love you. But that's really cool. Okay, so like, I mean, it is a meme perk, but it actually has some value from it as well. If you're able to be in a position where you can fully recover yourself and pick yourself back up, and you can be fully healed again. If you know that you don't have a team around you that's able to heal you up and you're solo queuing, for example, you can take the risk and you can drop down. First thing I'm noticing from exploring this new fractured cowshed is that they have moved the cowshed closer into the middle of the map, which is really cool to see. I believe there was a pallet here which has been dropped and which has been kicked already by the hag. But like before, it would have been around here that you would have had the cowshed, like right up against the door. But now it's here in the middle instead. You got the basement here. A lot more in terms of the hay bales to run around. Oh my God. Dead by Daylight is a horror game. I keep forgetting that piece of information. Come on. No. Thank you, Nicolas Cage, for the body blocks. Oh! Oh, no.
I'm just having one of those nights. Just one of those nights.
There's a voice line when you get picked up. No shot. That is amazing. Hey, buddy. Hold on. Wait. You ready? What if together we just... Okay, no, never mind. Wait. Wait, can I not use it? Oh, okay. No, that is me remembering. You can only activate plot twist once in the game, but then it is reactivated once the exit gates are powered. So you do get the opportunity to use it again, but not until the end of the game, which is worth noting. Folks, I want to see the dramaturgy in action one more time. I'm running into like an open space over here, and we're going to see the knees kick. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. It reminds me just what I was like back in PE class when I was at school. I do 2 knee kicks, and I'm like, yep, that's me done for the day. That's enough exercise. Whoever decided that that was going to be a part of the game deserves a raise at behavior. So as I was saying, plot twist has reactivated, so I should get one more use out of that, which I'm not going to use while I'm currently in chase with the hag, unless actually that could be a power move. Okay, look, you ready? Oh no! Ah, she's no fun. I always have a saying, and that saying is, if you need it, you need it. Y-N-I. That is my mantra when I'm playing Dead by Daylight. We can still get this adept, though. One of the Nicolas Cages has left. They said, sayonara, you're on your own, bestie. I'm out of here. But we still have 2 Nicolas Cages, the heroes coming for the rescue. And we can see if we can get out of this alive. No clue where the hag is, but that gives me a very good idea of where the hag could be. Oh, she's coming. She's coming. She went for the other Nicolas Cage. Let's hope he can get to that exit gate and get out. He was one of my saviors, so I hope that he gets to live another day. I'm running in here with the risk that I'm going to activate a trap. Okay, no, I'm good. I have a habit of doing that. I just run in a straight line and I activate like every single trap because I forget it exists. No, Nicholas, please get out. No, please, Nicolas Cage, get out. No! You had so much to live for. You know what I'm gonna do? A slug race on my own. Let's go. Rest in peace, Nicolas Cage. Gone, but never forgotten. '07, my friend. Paying my respects. But GG's, first attempt, and we managed to escape using our adept perks. And I'm not gonna lie, the hag was playing a game of Dead by Daylight, so it's not like they were farming or anything. So I'm pretty proud of myself to get my adept first time. But GG's, hag, that was a fun game. I had a lot of fun running around as Nicolas Cage, and I'm looking forward to exploring the PTB a little bit more, looking at some of the other changes that have been brought into the PTB, and I'm very excited for the full release of Nicolas Cage and all these changes on July 25th. I believe that is the date where he will be officially in the game, and everyone on consoles and also on PC that maybe don't play the PTB, they will get the opportunity to play as Nicolas Cage and explore his perks and have a little bit of fun with them, because that's what these perks seem to be. They seem to be a little bit of fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in the full base game. But that is all from me today for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will be posting a little bit more now that I'm a full-time content creator playing Dead by Daylight, so do keep an eye out for any videos that I do post from your favorite Pepsi in it bruv streamer content creator. I'll catch you guys in the next one.